Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Kiy and
Candy. And today we are actually here to talk about, I was just sitting with Bae and I was thinking about different topics, and I thought to myself, why don't we talk about friendships?
Yes.
So obviously, we have like friends in different age groups, and we wanted to talk about that. And we also wanted to talk about what do we do when one another doesn't like
A friend. Yeah.
So I guess you want to go first?
Okay. So when obviously I'm older, so a lot of my friends are older friends. Some of them are actually childhood friends. So, there you go. They around my age or so. But when she first got here, she didn't really know a lot of people. So a lot of the outings that we had were with my friends. And it was very, very hard for her because I don't think that they mesh very well. And it was kind of hard for me in the beginning because I was just like, well, you're not really giving them a chance. But then after a while, I could kind of see where she was coming from. So in the beginning when they didn't mesh, it was just more so I had to take a step back and say, you know what, if you're not really feeling these people, maybe, if you don't want to go, then I had to be okay with that. If they invite me out somewhere, at first I was just like, well, if they're not giving me a +1, then I'm not going either because, she's my +1, of course. But, I had to take into consideration how she felt around certain people and who she didn't feel like she vibed and connected with. And just said, okay, if you're not comfortable around these kind of people, then, I'll just go or I won't go.
Right. And I felt like the uncomfortability factor for me was the fact that I feel that when people are of two different ages, sometimes the frank reality, and y'all have said it, y'all have said it and pointed it out, the fact that sometimes you just don't have anything in common. You don't have anything to mesh with, because Kai's 41. But to be honest, there are not many days I sit and I think like this woman is 41 because we have so many things in common with, what we talk about. We like the same type of fashion trends, the same type of shows, same type of things.
Same type of food.
Right. And the reality is sometimes when you're a little bit older, it may be a little bit different. You may like something a little bit, more different, more cultured, more mature, whatever. And I just kind of felt, like I was with aunties. To be quite frank, so you like, and you don't know if you can curse. You don't know if you can. I'm serious. Yeah, you don't know if you can curse. You don't know if you can act a certain type of way because you want to respect them. Or you're conditioned to, like, even my real auntie, I'm still conditioned to when I'm around her to show a certain level of respect. Yeah. So it's kind of relaxed, but it's still not the most relaxed environment. So that's where I would feel like, things didn't always mesh. And as far as my friend groups are concerned, I feel like Kai has always meshed really well with my friend groups.
I don't think so. No.
Listen to me.
No, it's a couple of her friends that I just don't like and did not like from the very beginning.
Okay, because they did some shady shit.
Okay, but before they did the shady shit, I just had a bad vibe feeling about them, and she was just hungo like, this person's my friend, and they want to do this and that with me.
Like, you don't want me
they want to hang out. You don't want me to have any friends. And I'm like, you know what? They are your friend. Yeah. But if you want them to be your friend, I support you. But they still not my friend. They're your friend. And like this one person in particular.
Oh Lord.
This person, she was riding for, this is my friend. She really cares about me and my feelings. We talk all the time. And I was just like, I just got a bad vibe about this girl. And, normally anybody who knows me, I give fair chances. Like, I'm not a person that's going to judge you. I'm going to give you a chance before she will. But this person had already rubbed me wrong one time. And rubbed her wrong. But she was just the forgiving type. Like, okay, well, I'll let this person back in my space. I just was not feeling it. Y'all, this girl stole her credit card and her ID, told her how jealous she was of her, and tried to use her credit card and all kinds of stuff. Like,
it went really
really left. And, again, that was just one of those people that I just was like, if that's your friend, that's your friend, but I just can't see myself doing it. Now, her best friend from childhood. She's somebody who I do mesh well with. She's very nice, you know. If her and I are going through something, I could call her best friend and say, she over here acting crazy, talk to her. And she will get on the phone and have a conversation with her. I really like her.
Do you feel like she carries you like a peer or like someone that she respects?
I feel like when we talk just like we are the same age. I don't feel like she talks to me like she thinks I'm her elder or something like that. You know, we talk as if we are the same age group. Like it doesn't feel no different than when I'm talking to my friends. And then she has another friend who I really like. I won't give out names, but this person is actually older than me, but this is her friend. And she's really, really nice. She started out being a client or whatever, but she's really, really nice. And she invites us to things, and we hang out. We mesh well, and you know, like I said, some of her friends I really can dig, and some of them I just really couldn't get with. But that's the same with her. She's like, you know, I really just don't care for this person. So if they invite me to something, I don't want to go. So I have to respect that and say, you know what, that's fine.
And I think that a lot of my friends, per se, it really didn't have anything to do with age. So it wasn't that I just didn't want to be around people who were in my age group. Because, quite frankly, when I think about it, I don't have many friends that are the same age as me. I'm always usually the baby of the group, of any group. Friend group that I'm in, I tend to have friends that are at least like on the side of like 28, 30 plus, you know. A young friend to me is usually about 30 something, and that's young for me, with the exception of my best friend. We're the exact same age. But I feel like because I've had to deal with some people that I didn't particularly like or care for. But
of my friends or your friends? What do you mean?
Of
my friends, okay.
And I think that the best thing, and we want to get, like, you know, we love to give advice, specifically relationship advice and stuff. So the big takeaway of the video and the point of the video was just to say this. Even in the friendships that Kiy has carried with people that I didn't like, it's been a little bit different because people have burnt me. So I can definitely see why she's just like, I'm done with them. I don't want anything to do with them. However, in her situations with her friends, it just may be that we simply don't mesh well. However, these people have been involved in Kai's lives. Some of them she's been in high school. So I just simply choose to just kind of not be around. And that's okay.
That's
you
fine.
know, it's very hard being in a femme relationship because we kind of come as a package deal sometimes. So it's even hard for us to separate. And I remember at one point I told Kiy, like, we need to have like our own friends. And she's like, well, why can't we do this together and do this together? Because I'm a girl and you're a girl too. But it's sometimes about having your own individuality. And also recognizing that just because Kiy meshes well with someone don't mean that I'm gonna mesh well with them, and vice versa. So it's best that sometimes I say, oh, you're going out with them, have a good time. I'm going out with somebody, I'll have a good time. And it just be that. And you have to, even when you are in a feminine relationship, you have to be able to separate when it needs to be separated. I mean, other times we go out with people all the time and it's just always collectively they know Kiy is coming or they know Candi is coming.
A lot of times though we have a lot of combined friendships as well, because we hang out with a lot of couples, which is nice, you know. It's like a good and a bad, you know, because, you know, sometimes couples break up and you're still friends with couples, so you know, it's very awkward. So you got to just concentrate on that individual personally and just keep that friendship going regardless, and you know, not play sides and everything like that. But you know, sometimes like I have called her and she's like, well, I'm hanging out with this other friend of hers, and you know, I like this person. We've had words before, but we cool now. And she like, we at such and such, you want to come hang out? And I'm like, you know what, I'm tired, I'm going home, y'all have fun. You know, you should not expect to be invited to everything that your mate goes to, you know. Yes, y'all are in a relationship, and just because they're hanging out without you does not mean that they're going out to do something sneaky. So you should feel comfortable, even if if your mate is hanging out with their friends and you are not a part of that.
Exactly. So yeah, that's, anyways, I think that's pretty much all that we had to talk about in this topic. Let me know, what do you do when your mate is friends with someone that you really don't get along with? And if you're in an age gap relationship, has it been a little bit different merging your friendships all together? We would love to know that down below. Romeo's barking, so we gotta hurry up and get off. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. We love y'all so much. Bye.